On the board, and after all the pressure that Saints have had, this will be a bit of a body blow to them. Dobson is safe into his run from Robert Louis. And here is Adam Wallen dragging it in towards those posts. The perfect time to score, 5 minutes to the break, and there is Kopczak, it is a try! 4 tackles gone, still 5 metres inside their own half though, Salford. And Carney might get them over halfway, he does, and then gets the ball away to Mark Flanagan. Flanagan then back on the inside to Kopczak, and Kopczak tries score in the first half has support with him. It comes to Dobson. Dobson with the try for Salford. Shorey Worley standing 2 out from this restart. Taya will take it forward for the Saints to within 8 metres of the line. Roby has looked on his shoulder, seen Wormsley, and there he is. And he gets to within half a metre. Pulled down, Roby again. Fires the pass to Wilkin, that then finds Amor from Wilkin, and Salford defending stoutly. Griffin got him down. Roby again on the charge. Wormsley, I think he's got this down. He has. Alex Wormsley comes off the bench and plays an important part in getting St Helens back into this match. A relieved coach, Kieran Cunningham, just what he wanted after Salford scored first in this second half. 14-4, kick to come, be 14-6 in a moment.
Eddie, Barry's already talked about sending him on to give some impact. Well, what about that? He's only touched the ball twice. I think he's got the best goal forward in Super League. For such a big man, he'll pick out a defender. He's got a very good hit and spin in collision. You see, he gets at Mossop, and he knows that if he can run tight to that post, the left-hand post, the Salford are looking upfield, he's going to get a one-on-one with Lee Mossop. Look at that, the hit, the spin, and he's still got the power to just get that ball down. It's a big try for Saints.
Jones is looking for a penalty there. Crossfield kick coming in from Michael Dobson. Flick back, knocked all over the place. Knocked back to Lomax. It's play on and 0. And here goes Mark Percival and gets it away to Morgan, and it's a foot race. Mark Flanagan's after him.
Brilliant.
Mark Flanagan gets to it.
Brilliant. Mark Flanagan. He's been everywhere, hasn't he?
We've talked about the defence he's had to do already this evening.
Surrender!
That's his 33rd tackle of the night, Mark Flanagan.
And probably the most valuable so far. Here is Matty Smith. He then finds Makinson. Makinson puts Peru through a gap, he thought.
Well, the referee says that tackle's okay, Eddie.
Owens to Wilkin. Wilkin then to Wormsley. Wormsley goes down. Roby will have a scamper. Roby will turn the ball back to Wilkin, who in turn turns it back to Douglas. And again, this Salford defence stands firm.
Eddie, it's been heroic on the try-line defence.
Roby again, bullets the pass to Smith. He does likewise to Lomax. Wide this time to Morgan. He won't be stopped this time. And Morgan's over in the corner. Ryan Morgan, a try against the Cattle and Dragons 2 weeks ago. The man who came to St Helens via the NRL with Melbourne and Parramatta on a 3-year deal has just recorded his 3rd try of the season, and Saints are back in this contest with a vengeance.
Well, Eddie, there's been some fabulous defence from Salford, and just look at this chase from Mark Flanagan. He does ever so well, doesn't he? He's just cut down Ryan Morgan, denies him on that occasion, but they won't deny him on the second time that they get down here. And just look at the ball here. Johnny Lomax spots that space, spots the defensive error from Chris Wellham. He's got to have more faith in Robert Louis, the number 6 for Salford. He bites in on Mark Percival and leaves that space out wide, and Ryan Morgan scores the try.
So much to enjoy about this try. The pass, the speed, the determination.
Attempt. This to take it out to a 6-point lead. And he has managed to do it.
Behind the run.
Well, will they go for a drop goal here? They have the specialist. No, they won't. Carney running it into the in-goal area with Louis. And the ball bounced everywhere, and it went over the sideline. Oh, this could be sin bin. It is a sin bin.
Yeah.
It is a sin bin.
Always, he's left no option there for James Child. Robert Louis, he's had a tremendous game. Playing in the centre. The ball just rolls around to the right. And when the ball's recovered...
2006, their only appearance in the playoffs. Gareth O'Brien was thinking about one of his drop goal specials then. That's a nice kick, though, into space. Behind Ryan Morgan. Oh, the ball has come back. It's 0, 6 to go. No need to panic. Dobson! Dobson just inside the Salford half. Owens to Smith. Misses out 3 and finds Lomax. Lomax gets it wide to Zebtea. Here is Mark Percival. Percival finds Taylor on the return. Here is Lomax. Saints score with 2 minutes to go.
I'll take them out, yeah.
Well, they've got to really go for the conversion. They can't say we won't bother because they're 2 converted tries behind. But Lomax has been instrumental in the way that Saints have played tonight.
He's been one of the standout plays. The big long pass from Matty Smith to that man Johnny Lomax, and then Zebtea gives Mark Percival a good ball, and then he follows up that pass. And it's just a big finish from Saints, isn't it?
On the board, and after all the pressure that Saints have had, this will be a bit of a body blow to them. Dobson is safe and just run from Robert Louis. And here is Adam Wall dragging it in towards those posts. The perfect time to score, 5 minutes to the break, and there is Kopchak, it is a try! 4 tackles gone, still 5 metres inside their own half though, Salford. And Carney might get them over halfway, he does, and then gets the ball away to Mark Flanagan. Flanagan then back on the inside to Kopchak, and Kopchak's try scorer of the first half has support with him. It comes to Dobson. Dobson with the try for Salford. Shorey Worley standing 2 out from this restart. Taya will take it forward for the Saints to within 8 metres of the line. Roby has looked on his shoulder, seen Walmsley, and there he is. And he gets to within half a metre. Pulled down, Roby again. Fires the pass to Wilkin. That then finds Amor from Wilkin, and Salford defending stoutly. Griffin got him down. Roby again on the charge. Walmsley, I think he's got this down. He has. Alex Walmsley comes off the bench and plays an important part in getting St Helens back into this match. A relieved coach, Kieran Cunningham, just what he wanted after Salford scored first in this second half. 14-4, kick to come, be 14-6 in a moment.
Eddie, Barry's already talked about sending him on to give some impact. Well, what about that? He's only touched the ball twice. I think he's got the best goal forward in Super League. For such a big man, he'll pick out a defender. He's got a very good hit and spin in collision. You see, he gets at Mossop, and he knows that if he can run tight to that post, the left-hand post, the Salford are looking upfield, he's going to get a one-on-one with Lee Mossop. Look at that, the hit, the spin, and he's still got the power to just get that ball down. It's a big try for Saints.
Jones is looking for a penalty there. Crossfield kick coming in from Michael Dobson. Flick back, knocked all over the place. Knocked back to Lomax. It's play on and 0. And here goes Mark Percival and gets it away to Morgan, and it's a foot race. Mark Flanagan's after him.
Brilliant.
Mark Flanagan gets to him.
Brilliant. Mark Flanagan.
He's been everywhere, hasn't he?
We've talked about the defence he's had to do already this evening.
Surrender!
That's his 33rd tackle of the night, Mark Flanagan.
And probably the most valuable so far. Here is Matty Smith. He then finds Makinson. Makinson puts Peru through a gap, he thought.
Well, the referee says that tackle's okay, Eddie.
Owens to Wilkin. Wilkin then to Walmsley. Walmsley goes down. Roby will have a scamper. Roby will turn the ball back to Wilkin, who in turn turns it back to Douglas. And again, this Salford defence stands firm.
Eddie, it's been heroic on the try-line defence.
Roby again, bullets the pass to Smith. He does likewise to Lomax. Wide this time to Morgan. He won't be stopped this time. And Morgan's over in the corner. Ryan Morgan, a try against the Cattle and Dragons 2 weeks ago. The man who came to St Helens via the NRL with Melbourne and Parramatta on a 3-year deal has just recorded his 3rd try of the season, and Saints are back in this contest with a vengeance.
Well, Eddie, there's been some fabulous defence from Salford, and just look at this chase from Mark Flanagan. He does ever so well, doesn't he? He's just cut down Ryan Morgan, denies him on that occasion, but they won't deny him on the second time that they get down here. And just look at the ball here. Johnny Lomax spots that space, spots the defensive error from Chris Wellham. He's got to have more faith in Robert Louis, the number 6 for Salford. He bites in on Mark Percival and leaves that space out wide, and Ryan Morgan scores the try.
So much to enjoy about this try. The pass, the speed, the determination.
Attempt. This to take it out to a 6-point lead. And he has managed to do
Behind the run.
Well, will they go for a drop goal here? They have the specialist. No, they won't. Carney running it into the in-goal area with Louis. And the ball bounced everywhere and it went over the sideline. Oh, this could be
Sin bin.
It is a sin bin.
Yeah.
It is a sin bin.
Always, he's left no option there for James Child. Robert Louis, he's had a tremendous game. Playing in the centre. The ball just rolls around to the right. And when the ball's recovered...
2006, their only appearance in the playoffs. Gareth O'Brien was thinking about one of his drop goal specials then. That's a nice kick, though, into space. Behind Ryan Morgan. Oh, the ball has come back. It's 0. 6 to go. No need to panic. Dobson! Just inside the Salford half. Owens to Smith. Misses out 3 and finds Lomax. Lomax gets it wide to Zebtea. Here is Mark Percival. Percival finds Taylor on the return. Here is Lomax. Saints score with 2 minutes to go.
I'll take them out, yeah.
Well, they've got to really go for the conversion. They can't say we won't bother because they're 2 converted tries behind. But Lomax has been instrumental in the way that Saints have played tonight.
He's been one of the standout plays. The big long pass from Matty Smith to that man Johnny Lomax, and then Zebtea gives Mark Percival a good ball, and then he follows up that pass. And it's just a big finish from Saints, isn't it?